of Dibley is an extraordinarily iconic British sitcom that aired from 1994 to 2007 on BBC One. It was created and written by Richard Curtis and Paul Mayhew-Archer and starred Dawn French as the main character, Geraldine Granger, a Church of England vicar in the fictional village of Oxfordshire. The show was a huge success and is still considered one of the most iconic British sitcoms of all time. It was praised for witty writing, hilarious characters, and heartwarming moments. It was also known for its talented cast, which included some of the most beloved actors in British television history. In this video, we'll take a look at the lives and deaths of the cast members of The Vicar of Dibley. We'll explore their careers and a closer look at the impact they had. Facts First presents how each Vicar of Dibley cast member died. Trevor Peacock. Trevor Peacock was an English actor, screenwriter, and songwriter who played the role of Jim Trott. He was born May 19, 1931, in Edmonton, London, and earned a reputation as a theater actor, later becoming renowned for his Shakespearean roles. As a lifelong musician, he wrote a hit song for the band Herman's Hermits titled Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Daughter, which reached #1 on the charts in 1965. He was also known for his roles in offerings such as The Thin Blue Line, Jonathan Creek, and Madame Bovary. Trevor Peacock died aged 89 on the morning of March 8, 2021 from a dementia-related illness. Following his passing, Dawn French took to Twitter to pay him tribute by sharing a heartwarming photo of the two former co-stars along with a caption that read, "Night Trev, I love you." Emma Chambers. Emma Chambers was an English actress who played Alice Tinker, later Alice Horton. Alice was the verger in the church alongside the sitcom's lead, Geraldine. She was born March 11, 1964 in Doncaster, South Yorkshire, England, and was best known for her roles in Vicar and Notting Hill. Throughout her acting career, Chambers also appeared in offerings like Drop the Dead Donkey and How Do You Want Me? She died February 21, 2018 from natural causes at age 53. Dawn French paid tribute to Chambers by telling Scottish journalist and TV host Lorraine Kelly that Emma's death had been a very shocking and sad loss to her. French further reflected on Chambers' life and career, stating that working with her resulted in some of her most beloved memories of her career. Roger Lloyd-Pack. Roger Lloyd-Pack was a revered and critically acclaimed actor who played Owen Newitt in The Vicar of Dibley. He was born February 8, 1944, in London. While he became well-known and a fan favorite for his role as Owen, early on in his decade-spanning career, he made quite a name for himself, playing the role of Trigger in yet another iconic Brit television series, Only Fools and Horses. In his later years, he enjoyed memorable roles in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and Doctor Who. At age 69, Roger Lloyd-Pack sadly died on January 15, 2014, from pancreatic cancer. At his funeral, held at St. Paul's Convent Garden, many well-known TV stars attended who either knew him personally or collaborated with him on screen. Some of these included Nicholas Lyndhurst, Sir David Jason, and Nigel Havers. John Bluthal. John Bluthal was an Australian-born actor who played the role of the lovable Frank Pickle. He was born August 28, 1929, in Poland. Bluthal established his acting career in the 1960s and went on to appear in many films, including 3 of the Carry On flicks, Hail Caesar and The Fifth Element. He additionally made memorable appearances in television shows like Jonathan Creek, Last of the Summer Wine, and Allo Allo. It was confirmed by his agent that John died November 15, 2018, from natural causes at 89. His fans and colleagues mourned his death and paid tribute to him on social media. Dawn French took to Twitter to remember him, saying, "Tons of happy laughs remembered today. Cheeky, naughty, hilarious." Liz Smith. Liz Smith was an English actress who played Letitia Cropley. She was born Betty Gleadle, December 11, 1921, in Lincolnshire, England. In addition to her career-defining role in Vicar, the actress was also very well known for her portrayal of the character Norman Speakman in The Royal Family. She stuck with that role from 1998 to 2000 and garnered a great deal of positive feedback for her riveting performance. Prior to appearing in those 2 culturally rich British TV series, she'd also made an appearance in the film A Private Function. That role landed her a BAFTA award for Best Supporting Actress. Liz Smith died at her home December 24, 2016, from natural causes. Her death came just 3 days before she would have celebrated her 95th birthday. Praising her impressive career, Shane Allen, the controller of the BBC's Comedy Commissioning, was quoted as saying Smith had effectively captured the grandparent in everyone's family brilliantly and dynamically. Gary Waldhorn. Gary Waldhorn played David Horton. Waldhorn played the bullish counselor in each and every episode of the much-loved sitcom, famously locking horns with the vicar played by French. He was born in London, July 3, 1943, and studied acting at the Yale School of Drama, where he notably performed in new works written by playwright Lillian Hellman in 1966. Waldhorn was also known for his roles in Hotel Babylon, The Sweeney, and Brushstrokes, as well as the sketch comedy program French and Saunders. Gary passed on peacefully at the age of 78 on January 11, 2022, according to his family. His fans and colleagues mourned his death and paid tribute to him on social media. Dawn French. Now that we've got the cast deaths out of the way, we wanted to briefly review the last surviving primary member of the show's cast. Dawn French is an incredibly talented and cherished English actress, comedian, and writer. She was born October 11, 1957 in Holyhead, Wales. French is best known for her work on TV comedy series, most notably French and Saunders, which she created with Jennifer Saunders, and of course, The Vicar of Dibley, but you already knew that. For her work on the small screen, French has won 3 BAFTA TV awards and has been nominated for Emmy Awards on 4 occasions. Dawn French has had some health problems in the past. She had a worrying health scare that left her quite ill in 2021. She also lost a great deal of weight due to thyroid problems. In 2021, she underwent a life-changing surgery after a startling health scare. Dawn is one of the last living members of the Vicar of Dibley cast. After the show, she continued to work in television and film. She starred in the BBC drama Roger and Val Have Just Got In, which aired from 2010 to 2012. Around this time, she appeared in the BBC comedy series Psychoville in 2011. Then, in 2013, she starred in the comedy series Heading Out, which she also wrote. Beyond her TV roles, French has also appeared in several films, including 2016's Absolutely Fabulous the Movie and 2022's Death on the Nile. Fans of French should be on the lookout for her most recent voice acting role in the American computer-animated film The Magician's Elephant, which was released on March 17, 2023, and distributed by Netflix. In her free time, French loves to write. Because of this lifelong passion, she's also penned several books, including her autobiography, Dear Fatty. It's always a solemn task to cover the cast deaths of a beloved and iconic sitcom. The Vicar of Dibley wasn't just an award-winning show. In the years since its debut, it's become a cultural touchstone of sorts and is considered one of the finest examples of British TV. Who's your favorite character in The Vicar of Dibley? And did you know that at 65, Dawn French is the last surviving primary cast member of the series? Let us know in the comments section below.